Welcome to Fuzzy Dragons. My name is Jen, and today I am going to be that's loud, swatching out these. They're like fast pencils, and they've been around for a while. I just got them because they're not cheap, and this set of 24 because the set of all of them is like under 200 pounds, and that's a lot of money. This was like 50 quid, something like that. So a lot of money, and I've got pencils, but I really wanted to try these. There's a nice the one with the camera picks it up, probably. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do a swatch of these. I'm not gonna swatch white because it's white. What am I gonna? It's white, you know. So, but okay, do we do it in order? Yeah, sure, we'll do it in order. I guess I can put the white over that. This is just like fine watercolor paper. You could use some. It's got tooth on it, so you could really use it. I don't think it'll focus on the tooth. Probably not. But if it was like an actual bigger piece, I guess I could use a fine big thing like that, but it might be more expensive than getting just a sheet of, I don't know, any kind of other paper, colored or whatever like that. So we will do, this is black. You might not be able to read it in this. I'm not going to do this for all of them, because that would be, yeah, black. Let's just say black, light fast on it. LF, what do they got? LFI? Okay, sure. Light fast something. And, yeah, so, go black. I guess I could put the weight over that too. But yeah. See, you don't need like expensive pencils to use color pencils. You really don't. You can use, like I said, Crayolas, which I use just for whatever. But it, I've used them. I keep meaning to do like a test for like all the ones I've got. I don't have every color pencil out there because, like I said, I don't need them. We'll see. You can maybe see the way. You can use this for blending. You can use it for whatever, really. But yeah, no. And then we go. What is this? This is. What does this say? Mist. That is a miscellaneous. I'm like, what? No. But yeah, so yeah, this is a gray. There we go. There's no like really bright reds and stuff like that because red fades horribly. So like any kind of pink, whatever. You need a color swatch or any kind of. I mean, not so much. I don't know about the luminous pencils. I don't have a lot of. I've got I think 12 or 13 of them. I think. Because they're not cheap, even though now these are about the same price, so really, it doesn't really matter. The good, good pencils aren't cheap-ish. Well, it depends where you get them. Usually I get them on sale, if I get any ones. Like I said, these were sort of on sale. Were they? I can't remember. Doesn't matter. But yeah, so we got this. This is brown ochre. Okay. I use a lot of that color, actually, so handy. But yeah, you don't need expensive chocolate. No, now I want a chocolate bar. But no, you don't need expensive pencils to use colored pencils. You can do pretty much, actually you can do everything you need to. Oh crap, yeah, don't break them. With the cheap ones, or even it's a natural brown, okay. Or any kind of, you can use like kids, like, even from, I can't even think of a brand at the moment. That, but it doesn't have to be expensive. I have a lot of Prismas, like Prisma colors, but mine are older. I think some of them are probably 20 plus years old. They're pencils, they're fine. I have artwork actually from, 30 years ago, something like that. No, yeah, about 30 years ago. And it hasn't faded, that I'm aware of. I don't have it anymore. But I think the only reason it hasn't faded because most of it's brown. It's like some cat, I can't remember what it was, like a mountain lion or something. But yeah, so back to the pencils. So you can use any kind of pencils. Seaweed, okay, it's not really green. There we go, kind of green, almost black. But so a lot of these colors, kind of earthy tones. I mean, yeah, people have done lots of light fast tests and all that stuff, and I just don't have the time nor the patience for that. I really don't have the patience for it, because ADHD, whatever, stuff like that. I really don't have the patience for it. Because it's just, after a while, all you're just watching this, it's like watching paint dry. Well, that's pretty green. Mallard green, like the duck, that makes sense. And, yeah, so, if I have time, I don't want to make a huge long video, it's a swatch video, which I normally don't do. But I want to see what these colors look like before I use them on something else. Because I have an idea of what to use them on. I just, need to test the colors. I'll probably do this more of a, number way, or I'll blend them together. But what is this? This is mid ultramarine, yeah, that makes sense. The colors. Some of these ones make sense. Sometimes you look at the colors and you're like, that's what now? But you can't see that. Move the camera. But yeah, so this is like a purple. This is blue violet. Yeah, okay, it's kind of bluish. Sure, we'll go with that. Oh, and an actual violet. Let's see this is any different. Well, kind of. It's more purplish, so that makes sense. Oh, and hey, a light violet, I'm assuming? No, it just says Heather. Heather doesn't look like this. Well, kind of does, but, you know. You see them all the time, like, burning, well, you don't see it because it's in the distance, but, like, burning it on the hills and mountains and stuff like that, and burning all kinds of stuff. And it's like smoke everywhere. But it was like, ugh, this just goes down here. But then this is some kind of other brown. No, it's ruby earth. I have got glasses on. Ruby, yeah, ruby earth. And I've got my glasses on, but hey, obviously I need different ones. But okay, it's a little brown. But yeah, this is scarlet. Anyway, what's I saying? I can't remember. Oh yeah, pencils. That can use anything. I mean, pretty much anything. It's more the paper that you need. That like more. No matter any kind of supply, it doesn't matter if it's like say Crayola or, you know, really expensive pencils like I don't even know, like Luminous, or these are kind of expensive now. And it's paper that's the point. Really expensive watercolor or really cheap watercolor. Buy the best paper you can. That's what it is, because that's going to make a huge difference in what you can. I'm not saying buy like the most expensive paper in the world, but whatever paper you can afford. Like, don't go off and like use your rent money for it, obviously. But then you try to get it. You get the paper, whether it's online, whether it's at a store if you can find one, because most of them you can't see that color, but it's really light. I mean, it doesn't mess with the setting. It's the champagne color. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, if you can find a art store in real life. But there used to be one in Dundee, but it shut, and it was a nice store. But even though some of the staff didn't know what they were talking about sometimes, but that was okay. You don't need to know everything to work at an art store, you know. But I only know half the crap I know because every high school I went to had a really good art department. So yeah, so I'm just gonna blend stuff here because this is really a really short video. So what's this, 7 minutes? So this is just a rough circle. It does not have to look like a circle. All you're doing is seeing how well things blend. So as long as it looks like a sort of circle. Now I'm drawing this at an angle, so that's why it doesn't look like a circle. If it was like right in front of me, that's why people have things on easel, because then it's right in front of your face. And also because there's no angle to it. Like you're not an angle, it's not an angle. And so this is actually a little dark, but that's okay. Yeah, so I mean, if the light's going this way, so the light's hitting somewhere around there, not exactly there. Right, so we'll see how well these blend together. Now, you're blending stuff, light layers preferably, and then go from there. I'm just doing this quick. If I really cared, I would do like layer by layer. I'd go like this, and yeah, it's better. You get better results if you go in the direction of what you're coloring. That doesn't make any sense. Like shading, or like if you're going with fur, go in the direction of the fur leaves or the hair leaves, and don't need to draw every single piece of fur or every single hair. You really don't. And I should have started with the lighter purple before I did that, but that's okay. We can fix that. Now, if you do this the whole color, which we will, or I will. I'm not talking like a certain orange traffic cone, and yeah, that's gonna probably. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just coloring this around, and you can see some of the texture in the paper, sort of. But yeah, and the weather outside, it was nice today. It's starting to get spring, even though I haven't noticed any kind of flowers. But it's a little early, and we don't have anything in the garden that grows this early. But yeah, I'm looking for a blue of some type, but not so dark that it. Yeah, that'll work. So this is the ultramarine. That actually might be too dark for what I need it for. There we go. That'll work. This is turquoise, so that'll work. So, like I said, light coming from there. So, go like this, and obviously you're on a circle. You want this will be the darkest part because there shouldn't be any light hitting it unless you've got like lights all over the place, and then it's gonna hit all over the place. But I'm not getting into that at the moment because that can make it really complicated for something that's really simple that you're just blending to see how well things blend, and they seem to be blending okay. Now, am using any color theory at the moment? No. Could I? Yeah, that's the same with color pencils. If you know basic color theory, and you don't need to know color theory, you really don't. You can just test things and stuff like that. It's handy, don't get me wrong, but you don't need to know it. And I'm not talking like, okay, you know, color theory you get taught in like middle school and stuff like that. Like when you get up to a certain level, I guess. I don't know. I hate saying that, but because really, you don't need an art education. This video's all over the place, but it's me. So you can kind of see how that's blending, even though you can't really tell on the camera. We'd have to zoom into things for you to see. But when you keep going, you can just darken stuff, like darken your lines. Don't go too dark because then you can't layer stuff. Like don't press into the paper because you won't get anything layered. You really won't, because there's no paper left. There's no tooth. Even though you can get fixative for it, like you spray it on there and it gives it a bit more texture. So you can fix it if you spray and it just keeps everything like stuck on the page. Or you can get workable fixative, that's what it's called. That with this violet, that you can work on top of it, I guess, only to a certain degree, and then you're kind of out of luck. So it's like you color pencils. It started out light. This is not exactly a very circular circle, but that's okay. It's just me testing. It's close enough that, you know. So because the light's going that way, we'll say, well, more like, we'll say like that. That'll fix that. So the darkest part will be down here. Now am I gonna put a shadow on it? Maybe. It helps make it round in 3D. But so yeah, I'm just putting that in and like that. And I need that blue. This is a lighter blue. It'll kind of work for what I need. So yeah, so it's just about layering, and it can take forever sometimes to do things. Now, especially if you're working on something that's bigger than, say, this size, or even ECEOs. Like, I don't get or understand why people are doing like these gorgeous small pieces of ECOs, and even though you think, okay, it's small, it's gonna take a while. Yes, I'm ranting. It's, oh, and they only like charge like a couple quid. It's like, it took you like 5 hours to do that. That's like no, your work is worth more than that. And I get it, people only charge so much and people won't buy it, and I understand that. But at the same time, if you spend 6 hours on a piece, even if it's only 5 by or 2.5, whatever the hell size that I know, I can't remember, then, but you only want like 2 quid for it, no, because you've spent so much time in your life. Like, I would never, like, and I'm not saying that because I'm not saying my work's worth a lot of money. I'm just saying it's that time it's taking me to do all that. So yeah, see, that you just, it would, no, that's just, you've got the skills. Charge people worth more than 2 quid for something, a piece of art. You know, it's annoying. It's not annoying to me. I mean, I'm not the one who's spending it, but it's just, it's kind of, I don't know, it's frustrating. It's just like, your work is worth more than what you think it is, because you took the time, you're using the skills. You're, you know, yeah, okay, I get it. People only pay so much. Art isn't like, you need a house over your head to, you know, live or anything like that. Art is a commodity. Usually has always been a commodity, unless people were like painting, I don't know, working on caves or whatever, and that was for who knows what reason. Nobody really knows now. But so I don't know if you can see that, probably not. I'll have to go a little closer. It's building up the colors. So anyway, back to art. Charging what you're worth. I'm not saying like charge millions of dollars for art and stuff like that, but you should be charging more, saying like 2 quid for, I mean, okay, it's not me, you can charge whatever you want, but, you know, at the same time, and I just turned this off. Maybe I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened to camera. I really don't know. It's acting up, so I don't even know if it even cut the whole thing off. But anyway, so it's, well, the circle almost done. And I can't remember what I'm talking about because I'm trying to get this camera to work, which it does work. When it works, it's great. When it doesn't work, you're like, ah, work, damn you. And I think it's probably something I pulled some cable or something, or when I threw it, I don't know. Must have hit something because it kind of works now. It's showing up really light on camera, but it's much darker in person. Maybe if I lift it up, you can kind of see. Maybe. Can it focus? With a hand. No, maybe. I know. But yeah, so they do blend, and they blend quite well. Like I said, I probably wouldn't use quite as rough paper. As long as it's got some kind of tooth on it, that it would work. Now, I could technically use like a red, that'll be too much. I need a red brown, maybe? Nah. Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, we'll use the red, sure. I could use a sharpener, but I don't think it would Derwents because they're a little bit thicker. They don't tend to work like sharpener like this. It doesn't quite fit. It will, but I've got different sharpeners so it fits better, but it kind of works. And the core looks okay, because sometimes, is it middle? Try to get pencils that are, you know, you can see that. Maybe it's not going to focus, you can't see that. Kind of. But you know, get as centered as possible, because if they're off centered, one, they're a pain in the butt to sharpen, and two, they'll break easily. That's another thing. Don't tap. You see people tapping their pencils like this, like don't use that. Break the nib on that. But like that, and it's like, stop doing that, you're gonna break the pencils. That's why somebody drops pencils, I'm like, nope, don't take that one, I'll take a different one, because that could be broken. It's not worth it, especially when you're spending this much money on pencils. So yeah, so this is like a red color, kind of. It's, what is this one again? Yeah, it's just scarlet. And because you could use like a red brown or whatever, because, you know, or you got any yellows or oranges? You have an orange, that's okay. You can mix these together and get a orange, really. So let's try that. So the white, not white, it's yellow, which you won't see on camera, really. You can kind of see it. And then go like that. And this is a really crappy freaking me doing this. But yeah, so you just layer over and over again, different directions, because, you know, with this it's alright. This is a quick kind of showing what you do later. Like I said, normally I wouldn't have so many pencil lines. I would try to do it like this, so it's got, like, you know, you don't get streaks into things, unless that's what you're going for, and then you can, you know, do whatever the hell you want. But you still can do whatever the hell you want. It's art. You can do whatever you want with art. People think there's rules. There aren't any rules, really. I mean, okay, safety rules maybe if you're using, like, you know, some certain, you know, printing things or whatever like that, but on the whole, there's no really, like, rules and stuff like that. Yeah, actually, don't drop pencils, now I just drop a pencil. But, I mean, that does happen, but you don't want to, try not to drop them, because they're not fragile, but you keep dropping them, they're gonna break, and you don't want that. So, I mean, you can use a knife to sharpen them. I don't, because, one, I'm a klutz, and two, I have a bleeding thing, so I don't feel like bleeding all over the place. Which is great, not really, but I just get somebody else to cut them for me if I have to. And there's a horn going off in the back, you know. Beep, beep. But I don't know, actually, do I know what that, yeah, it might be working. But, so yeah, you can kind of see, you might be able to see, I'm not really sure, kind of a quick example. See, so you can kind of see, maybe, kind of how it blends a little bit. It's not the best yellow in the world to use, or we could use what's color is this. But anyway, so yeah, quick little, somewhere around here, quick little swatch for that, and very quick, I'm gonna focus, maybe, with me, yeah, maybe, go this way. Yeah, quick little blend thing there. So yeah, I am going to do a, I don't know, I'll do a bigger, or part of a bigger piece. It'll probably be a couple videos, because it's gonna be, I don't know if it'll fit in the camera, I have to raise the camera up. But yeah, and it will either be a bird of some type, or I've got an idea for some horses, which I know I'm behind on, but I was sick, and, you know, you're sick, you can't draw. So, focus, maybe. So yeah, I will be back, I don't know when, because I'm not telling you days anymore, because something happens. Either I get sick, I fall, or I just, camera doesn't work, or other shit happens in life. It's life, you know? I have the best of intentions, and then things just go to shit. So yeah, I'll be back eventually. Maybe, hopefully sooner rather than later. Okay, bye.